Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
They go play action here on first down. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
And tried to find Jamison Williams.
And it's second down.
You look at this Colt defense.
Against the pass, just numbers that they haven't liked. Number 30 in the league right now.
You know, when actors get ready for a scene, they often ask the question, what's my motivation? But what's the motivation of this group? What's their mindset? What's the problem that they have? Will they create an identity that allows them to get better?
That good for 22 and a first down. Once he broke through that first wave of defenders, there was a pretty big gap there for him to run.
And it helps that they were in a dime defense. That's 6 defensive backs. So this is why a lot of teams now are searching for those linebacker safety combo type guys who can add a little bit more size on the defensive side of the ball, but can still run as well. Because when you run against 6 DBs with some bigger offensive linemen, you often get this result.
They show run with 3 tight ends here on first down.
Let's go. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Another run with Mitchell.
And he's going to take this one across midfield and into Colts territory. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
This defense for the Colts, they were terrific last week in the win over the Rams.
And as in any game, takeaways are always a big key. They're always discussed on defense. There's an emphasis there, and they came away with 3 interceptions in that game.
And some room to work. And they can't bring him down.
Still going. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas.
A great effort there. His first touchdown on the year.
And the Raiders get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Now the extra point up and good by Aubrey.
And that makes the score 7-0.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
At their own 22-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together.
First carry here for Ken Walker.
This one is stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2. At the 30.
Throwing now is Mahomes.
They'll get this complete to Calvin Austin.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 16 yards the pickup there. The Colts have a first down.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Straight ahead, Walker. And a pretty athletic run right there as he's going to get this down inside the 40.
A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. He was solid last week, over 100 yards in their victory on the ground. They want to get that going again.
Absolutely. And what they also understand is that from week to week, it's not necessarily the same, but they want it to be, right? What they saw last week on the ground, they want to see in this game as well.
Back to Walker on first down.
And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
The Colts had 2-2 through the first 4 weeks of the season. They were winners the last time out, so they'll be looking here to make it 2 in a row.
And when you and I watched tape prepared for this, what we saw was a team that competed hard, and they played well in all 3 phases of the game. And I think if they can carry that over to this week, they've got a really good chance to emerge victorious yet again.
And he's going to be knocked down hard at the end of that one.
It's a gain of 8.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down. Executed it to perfection. He's able to get 6. A nice pickup down to the 21.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Here now, 2nd and 4.
Hey, Rimley!
Here's Mahomes to throw. Addison hauls it in. That one good for 7 as this long drive continues and the chains move again.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Walker now on 1st and 10.
And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Hey, when you get good yardage like that on first down, it really does a whole lot of good for your entire offense. But I love the way he's finishing those runs. At the end of things, he's making sure he gets just a little bit extra.
This is a 2nd and 4, ball at the 9.
Yellow! Barcelona!
Sticking with Walker on 2nd down. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
Chalk that up as a 4-yard loss. And now it's 3rd down.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
Now Mahomes.
Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown.
Jordan Addison,
his 2nd touchdown on the season.
And the Colts respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own.
Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away.
And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started.
So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent author a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
And I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some one-upsmanship going on right now, because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays that also found the end zone. Now they want to do something even more impressive to answer that one.
These two teams all tied after 1. Second quarter now, and it's Las Vegas with the football, as they've got it with a 2nd and 1 coming up. Up the middle, here's Mitchell. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. Only a yard on the pickup, so from a good situation on 2nd and 2, it's now 3rd and 1.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. They'll try and pick it up with Mitchell.
And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37.
A pickup of 2 yards. First down, Raiders.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw.
And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it.
It's a tried-and-true formula, and I don't think it'll change for as long as we play football. If someone's trying to throw the ball and you can put pressure on them and make it tough, that's only going to help your defense.
Yeah, he sensed being hurried. He got rid of it before taking the hit, but incomplete.
On the jump.
2nd and 10.
70 range. 70 range. Here we go. Here we go. Viking 18. Warriors 70.
Back to throw here. And this one is incomplete.
Well, they have that one snipped out defensively. That's a tough one to connect on when you've got multiple defenders in the area, and it winds up incomplete.
Yards to go.
Ready up.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10.
Buffalo 18. Craft all 80. Cut 19. Ready, ready. Hut. Rig alert, rig alert. Ready, ready.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw.
He's got his running back out of the backfield.
And they'll get him to the ground. He has another 1st down at the Colts' 38-yard line. How about 25 yards on 3rd down? They'll take it. Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
They run over center with Mitchell. And a very determined run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 27. Good effort.
On 1st down, they'll go back to Mitchell. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down.
Not a huge carry there on 1st down, but not all of them will be. But still, all in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on 2nd down.
On the set.
A 2nd and 7 with our score tied at 7, but they're planning to change that soon. Only question, will they get 3 or 6 out of it?
Touchdown, Raiders. Their mobile, agile quarterback. His 2nd TD of the game and 18th of the year. And the Raiders have taken the lead.
Aubrey now for the PAT.
And his kick is good, but flags come in. Looks like we're going to get a roughing call here on the follow-through.
And they'll accept that penalty.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Colts as they have it 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line.
They'll run with Walker to begin the drive.
And this defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard up to the 36.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
Go going.
To throw, it's Mahomes.
Short throw. He's got Kraft.
And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20.
59 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far.
Good, strong, explosive run that started inside, which means you've got to control those defensive linemen, the defensive tackles, the nose guards. Those guys have to be controlled. How about the offensive line, the job they just did?
Yeah, key that A-gap usually on those runs, right?
That's where it all starts because everyone wants to kind of control that area and disrupts things from the defensive side and the offensive side, as we just saw.
Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Mahomes now to throw. That's taken in by Kraft. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Tucker Kraft, 29 yards. And the Colts are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Screen play setting it up for Mitchell.
6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
It's a gain of 6. First down, Raiders.
Now back to throw. And he'll be brought down by the Colts. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. And they'll send the tight end in motion here.
18, pioneer. Ready.
He'll look to throw. Flush to his right. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
What a sequence there defensively. You get the sack to move him to 3rd and long. Then here, just nothing available. And he's got to throw it away.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
70 Timberwolves, 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Go.
They'll look to throw. He's airing it out for Williams. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
2 things you can do in that situation. Run and punt the football or try and take your shot at getting the first down. They chose the latter, but they'll have to punt all the same.
And here now the punter Fox as he sends this one away.
And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive.
And they've got a little over 40 seconds to work with if they want to try to put something together.
Now here's Mahomes. Throw out wide to Walker. And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6. Now the Colts going to burn the second of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. From the 26, they'll line up on 2nd and 4. Mahomes going to throw.
Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Hey, Ripley. Hold on these two. Attack.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. A gain of 11 that time, and a Colts 1st down.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon, and it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a 1st down. So now on defense, do you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going?
That's to Kraft, the tight end.
And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Eluding the pressure right.
Able to find his man, Kraft.
Now he's signaling a timeout call, as it comes with 9 seconds to go in this first half of play.
For another Colts. 1st down and goal to go.
Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Back to throw again.
Well, tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Raiders are going to take over once again, and they'll have it at their own 8-yard line.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. And they'll begin inside their own 10, so field position certainly not in their favor here. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. They'll throw now on the final play. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Indy offense at the line and set to go.
Well, the first half, very even. I mean, really, in all facets, this ball game tied, Charles, so as we start the third quarter. Curious to see what the second half brings us.
Certainly am. I'm with you on that one, and we all know a lot of coaches from the NFL all the way down to the Pee-wee level. They love to spin it to their teams. Hey, we're starting a brand new, shorter ball game. It's all even. Let's go out and seize it. This is ours.
All that gets him is just a yard, and now it's 3rd down.
I'm not quite sure what he thought he saw there, but the reality was certainly a much different picture than what he anticipated. And give credit to the defense. They were down on a flash when he broke out of there, and they forced him out with almost nothing to show for his efforts.
Yellow.
From the gun on third down, Mahomes.
Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And past the 40 before he's out of bounds.
A gain of 14 yards.
Fifth catch of the afternoon, and that gives him a first down.
First down.
Well, a lot of times when you get a manageable third down situation like this, you have to think about your tight end, and he comes through for him, picking up the first down.
Out of the gun, Walker with it.
And he's going to bowl his way forward to the 48.
69 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
Good yardage there on first down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making first downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your second down play.
Completes it to Austin. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 25 yards there on the catch and run.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
A tackle made there by Caden Stearns.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
Hey, 15.
From the 25 on second down, Mahomes. And it'll be intercepted.
Picked up by Caden Stearns. And the Raiders are going to take possession here at their own 3-yard line.
So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the third quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in, coming out to start this third quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
And that won't buy him much room. Just a 1-yard gain to the 5.
That first down play, all you want to do is wedge out any type of space and try and create enough room. If you have to run the punter out there, he can successfully complete the punt.
They didn't get a ton there, but at least some positive yardage. Here's 2nd and 8. And got his man complete.
Loose inside the 30.
And he's all the way down to the 6-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. 89 yards.
When you get into the second half of a tied ball game, you start realizing that every play takes on a bigger significance, and this is pretty significant right here. This is where you start putting the pressure on that secondary, and that's a job well done there.
And he gets halfway there from the 6 to the 3 on a gain of 3.
Well, praise has to go to the guys on the offensive line because they've had a very nice, productive day running the football. How about that poor defensive line? They've been knocked around the entire game, and while they slowed them down on that run, can they continue to do so? Because they haven't had much success throughout this ball game.
Call it no gain on the keeper, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. This defense against the run, by the way, they're not top 5, but they are top 10.
So what's your philosophy here? Do you try and run the ball against a team that's pretty good against the run? What if you're a pretty good running team? If so, you might well go ahead and run it anyway because that's your strength.
Cougar 19.
Mitchell.
What a stand so far defensively, and now that's going to bring up a 4th and goal. Offensively, not what they wanted there, but hey, you can kick the field goal here and take the lead.
Felt like a little bit of a statement stop, didn't it? You know, made a big play right there. Okay, guess what? Ball's in your court, guys. What are you going to do? Myself, I kick the field goal, get the 3, and take the lead.
Can this defense hold them out? Here we go now. 4th and goal from the 2. Back to throw. And it's going to be caught for a Raider touchdown. Dante Thornton, a 2-yard touchdown grab.
And the Raiders take the chance on 4th and goal, and it pays off with 6. Aubrey now for the point after.
It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-14.
Raiders 21, Colts 14.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away.
Mostert hit, and he drops the ball. And they'll have great field position here as the ball will be at the 15-yard line.
As that ball got away from him and he saw the opposing team recover it.
You felt his pain?
Oh, I felt his pain, and you know what was going through his head. Tuck it away. Take care of the ball. All the things he hears all week in practice, he didn't carry it over into the game.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
At the 16-yard line.
Hold the ready.
Before they can snap it, time runs out on this 3rd quarter of play. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Indianapolis. It's the Raiders with the lead and the football here as we get ready to start quarter number 4.
Let's go now. Let's go.
He's going to keep this again.
He will push his way down to about the 14. He'll get 2 on the keeper, but it becomes now a 3rd down.
Let's give a lot of credit to the offensive line. They've been able to move the ball really well on the ground the entire game, and while that wasn't a huge one, that's okay. They'll take them in short, steady bursts.
The Raiders on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 9.
70.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Flushed out right.
He's got his target. That's complete.
And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Go, champ. Go, champ. Here we go.
They'll run with Mitchell.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
A loss of 2.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through. But that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
Dragon 60.
Now they send a running back in motion right.
Streak.
The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter.
Once more with Mitchell.
And he'll be stopped about a yard shy of the goal line after a pickup of about 3.
I like a guy who understands the situation. I also like a guy who you look at him and you say, that looks like a guy who knows the coach is going to say, guess what? You drop this one, you'll be carrying around the training facility for an entire week.
Maybe flashback. And this time he is in.
Yes.
His 5th rushing touchdown on the year, number 7 overall. And the Raiders add on to their lead, and they are also closing in on a 5th straight victory. Aubrey good with a PAT.
And the lead now up to 14.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. Now, they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here, and sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Yellow, yellow. Yellow, yellow, yellow. Attack, attack.
Throwing now is Mahomes. And he finds Austin complete. And he's taken down inside the 30.
A gain of 15 yards.
Now Mahomes going to shift him around.
Another Colts. First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Hey, 15.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up second down.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
Again, they'll throw with Mahomes. This is caught by Addison. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 17-yard line.
That's good for a Colts.
Hey, Ridley.
First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Now Mahomes. He completes this to Walker. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
Fight on these two. Yellow.
To throw, it's Mahomes. He'll buy some time right. A throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete.
We just saw another example of really good defensive football, which has led to the cushion that they have in this game. Got to him once again, knocked him on the ground, forced an incompletion.
Yeah, they've set the tone. It's one thing to set the tone, another to come in here on the road and set the tone.
Here now, second and goal.
180. Attack.
And again, it's Mahomes. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, third down.
Brings up third.
As this old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Here's Mahomes, third and goal. Touchdown, Colts. Tucker Kraft, a beast in the red zone with his second touchdown of the game.
And the Colts have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth.
The Colts will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Mahomes will throw for it. And they're going to get the 2-point conversion, caught in the end zone, and that cuts the lead a bit further.
Colts 22.
So here comes the kickoff, and what now is just a one-score, 6-point game.
The Raiders take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. A lot of time for this unit to game plan on the sideline after that drive that they watched the other side just score. But remember, last time they were out, they scored as well. We'll see if they can seize that momentum right back.
And they have had a lot of time to cool off from reaching the end zone the last time. So have they been able to keep themselves mentally sharp and into this game, even though they haven't been on the field? And you and I both know, one big play, though, gets them right back up to that level.
Second and long, but you got to figure this almost certainly another run.
Gotta be lying. Hey, pass. 19 tight. 19 tight.
They'll set up a throw.
And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to third down.
As soon as he leaked out and began his route, someone on the defensive side broke with him and arrived just in time to separate him from another reception.
7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Back to 80. 18. Tied in. Ready.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw.
On the out route, he's got Thornton.
And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 30. I hate to surrender the football when you're nursing a slim lead, but they're going to have to punt it away, trust that defense.
It's the right play at this stage of the game as well. You don't need to press it here because you do have that little bit of a cushion.
And how about this, a fake? And this is incomplete. A huge gamble, and it does not pay off. They fake the punt. It doesn't work out. And the Colts are going to get the football in outstanding field position.
Fight on these two. Fight on these two.
Running right, here's Walker.
To about the 26 here.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
There's a short one caught by Johnson.
This will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22.
It drives some people crazy to see those short throws underneath. They've got to find a way to gash the defense downfield.
They'll try for the first with Walker.
And he is in as they have tied it late here in the final minute of the fourth quarter. McLaughlin for the extra point. And they have taken the lead here in this fourth quarter.
Makes the score Colts 29, Raiders 28.
The Colts kicking team is out there now, and they will send this one away.
And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
At their own 26-yard line.
Here's first and 10.
19 right. Come on. 60 by 6. Trap 60. Trap 60.
Back to throw.
Open man is Musgrave, the tight end.
Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 45 seconds left to go in the game.
On the jump.
Final minute, one timeout remaining. First and 10.
Panther 60. Panther 60.
They'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. Complete. This is Mitchell. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10.
Oh, what a time for a lapse defensively. That turns this game right on its ear. And now, forget about going fast. They might want to take the air out a little bit and force the defense to use some timeouts.
They'll come up first and 10 here.
70 lying.
And now they're going to get the timeout. So a huge play has them in field goal range with a chance to possibly send this one to OT. And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left. And now it all rests on the right foot of their kicker. 2 seconds on the clock. This for the win. And it is good. He splits the uprights on the chip shot. And the Raiders escape with a victory. So this one a victory for the Las Vegas Raiders. And we talked so much about the turnover battle determining who wins and who loses. This game, no exception. They didn't turn the ball over at all, and they go on to victory.
They look like a smooth operation in this one, didn't they? Because you look at every facet of the game, they handled their business. Offense took care of the football, converted it into points. Defense took the ball away, gave it back to the offense. Special teams, right there with them. That's the type of game a coach is going to really love and value. And when they show the film, they have to be careful not to give out too many kudos and kill their motivation going forward.
So for the Raiders, their strong September has carried over to October as they move to 5-0. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for Indianapolis, they